Hello, dear listeners. Today, we're going to dive into one of the most unforgettable love stories in world literature, Romeo and Juliet, the timeless masterpiece by William Shakespeare. This story intertwines love, hatred, fate, and family pressure in a powerful and tragic tale that has continued to live on stages and pages for centuries. We will explore the impossible love of two young people from enemy families and the heartbreaking end of their story in all its emotional depth. Let's begin. The story takes place in Verona, Italy. In this city, two noble families, the Capulets and the Montagues, have been locked in a bitter feud for many years. Their hatred runs so deep that it often erupts into violent street fights, threatening the peace of the city. Romeo, the young son of the Montague family, is initially in love with a girl named Rosalind. However, his love is unrequited, and Romeo is heartbroken. His cousin Benvolio and his friend Mercutio convince him to cheer up by crashing a masked ball hosted by the Capulet family. Although hesitant at first, Romeo agrees. Since it's a masked event, his identity will remain hidden. At the ball, Romeo spots Juliet, the beautiful daughter of the Capulets, and instantly falls in love. Juliet feels the same. Without even knowing each other's names, their hearts connect through just a few glances and words. Later in the night, they both learn the truth. Juliet is a Capulet, and Romeo is a Montague. They're devastated by the discovery, but their love is too strong to be stopped by family rivalries. After the ball, Romeo sneaks into the Capulet garden and waits beneath Juliet's balcony. When she appears, he declares his love for her. This scene is one of the most iconic moments in literary history. Romeo and Juliet confess their feelings throughout the night and decide to get married the next day. With the help of Friar Lawrence, they secretly marry. The friar hopes this union might end the bitter feud between the two families, but events quickly take a tragic turn. That same day, Tybalt, Juliet's hot-tempered cousin, challenges Romeo to a duel. Romeo refuses, now considering Tybalt as family. Misunderstanding Romeo's hesitation, Mercutio steps in to defend his honor. Tybalt kills Mercutio in the fight. Enraged and grief-stricken, Romeo retaliates by killing Tybalt. This marks the point of no return. To prevent further bloodshed, the Prince of Verona banished Romeo from the city. For Romeo, this punishment is worse than death, as it means being separated from Juliet. That night, he secretly visits Juliet's room, and they spend their one and only night together. By morning, Romeo tearfully leaves the city. Meanwhile, Juliet's family insists she marry a wealthy nobleman named Paris. Juliet refuses, but her family ignores her wishes. Unable to reveal that she's already married to Romeo, Juliet turns to Friar Lawrence in desperation. The friar devises a risky plan. He gives her a potion that will make her appear dead for 42 hours. Her family will place her in a Capulet tomb, and Romeo will come to rescue her once she wakes. Friar Lawrence sends a letter to inform Romeo of the plan. Juliet follows through, and everyone believes she's truly dead. Her family buries her in the family tomb. But tragically, the letter never reaches Romeo. Instead, he hears false news of Juliet's death. Devastated, he buys a powerful poison from an apothecary and rushes back to Verona. At the tomb, Romeo encounters Paris, who has come to mourn Juliet. The two fight, and Paris is killed. Romeo enters the tomb, sees Juliet's seemingly lifeless body, and kisses her one final time before drinking the poison and ending his life. Shortly after, Juliet awakens. She finds Romeo dead beside her and is overcome with sorrow. She kisses his lips, hoping there's enough poison left to join him, but there isn't. Instead, she takes Romeo's dagger and stabs herself in the heart. When the townspeople and Friar Lawrence arrive in the morning, they find the lifeless bodies of the two lovers. The tragedy shakes both the Capulet and Montague families to their core. At last, they realize the cause of their hatred and reconcile, ending their long-standing feud. Romeo and Juliet's love could not unite them in life, but in death, it brought peace. Their story remains a legendary tale of passion, pain, and the destructive power of hate. Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet is more than a love story. It's a reflection of how pure love can be destroyed by society, family expectations, anger, and fate. Despite the intensity of their emotions, Romeo and Juliet are torn apart by forces beyond their control. The story shows how the barriers society creates can suppress even the deepest human feelings. The play also explores youthful impulsiveness, miscommunication, and how small decisions can lead to irreversible consequences. If Romeo had received the friar's letter, everything might have turned out differently. This reminds us how even the tiniest moments can change the course of our lives. Dear listeners, William Shakespeare's timeless work Romeo and Juliet is not only the story of two young lovers, but also a tragic commentary on hate, family pressure, and destiny. In this summary, we've tried to bring you the emotional essence of this legendary tale. If you enjoyed this kind of book summary, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. See you in the next audiobook summary. Stay safe and stay surrounded by stories.